So first point, sometimes it's godly to fight publicly. Secondly, you may like this, sometimes it's godly to mock publicly. I know that some of you didn't know that there was a ministry of mockery. You didn't know that. Okay? You're gonna get healed today and delivered. This is gonna be a great day for you. Okay? Some of you are like, I'm sarcastic. Thank you, Lord. So 1 Kings 18, 27 through 29. We're back to Mount Carmel, the high place. It's literally Satan's servants, God's servant. It's the showdown, public. And at noon, Elijah, what? Mocked them. Hurt their feelings. It wasn't a safe space. He used the wrong pronouns. It's terrible. Didn't recycle. I mean, it was just, his wheels off. Just, they were, super. They were triggered. They were all triggered, just triggered. And he mocked them, saying, "Cry aloud, for he is a God." Maybe your God's a little old, hard of hearing. Maybe turn up the volume. Either he's musing, maybe he's surfing the internet, maybe he's busy, or he's relieving himself, literally taking a dump. That's literally what it means. Lactose intolerant, did ice cream last night, can't make it, he's tied up, he's got a tummy day. He's got a situation. We've all been there, I love queso. Next day you're like, I don't, it's just, he's having a moment. Okay? Or he's on a journey. Maybe he got lost, like an old guy out on a walk. Like, where do you live? I don't know. Or perhaps he's asleep. Maybe he's lazy. Maybe he's taking a nap. Maybe he's a Democrat. Maybe he's sleeping. You're like, that's offensive. It's an illustration of the point. Okay, so, and he must be awakened. You got to wake him up. And so what is he doing? He's making fun of what they take seriously. When someone takes everything seriously but God, you can't take them seriously. See, we believe in being serious about God, but not about stupidity. Some things are just stupid. Just absolutely stupid. And if you treat them with seriousness, you are empowering them and honoring them. So don't. If everyone's watching, and that's what's happening, all the people are watching, and all of a sudden it's like, here's the prophets of Baal. They come out, they're all dressed up, they're all professionals. They got the prophets Sebastra, there's 850, they're all very seriously, and Elijah's like, I think your God is taking a dump. You're like, wasn't expecting that. But again, you guys are laughing, and the point is that we don't mock God, but we mock the things that mock God. If they're gonna mock God, we're gonna mock them. And what we're saying is, you don't take him seriously, so we don't take you seriously. Now what this does, this allows the people to not be gripped by fear. There are some things going on right now that are just stupid. Like this week, there was a man who identifies as a woman who plays volleyball and smashed a volleyball into a young woman, gave her a concussion, and she's got injuries and is hurt. And we call that tolerance and diversity. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's just stupid. That's stupid. This week there was a man who felt like he was a woman, walked into a girl's locker room, took all his clothes off, and took a shower with the girls. That's stupid. My wife says evil. And so at the end of the day, we don't mock the victims of these things, but we say, this is stupid. You have denied nature, you have denied reality, you have a mental illness, and you are a joke with no punchline. Okay? We don't just pick fights, we're not just making, but there's certain things you're like, that's just stupid, that's crazy. And I know that you got 850 false prophets educated beyond their intelligence with more degrees than Fahrenheit, but you're an idiot. You're an idiot with a degree. Okay? So, where was I? I got lost at the dump part. And they cried aloud and they cut themselves after their custom, this is what they always did, with swords and lances until blood gushed out of them. And as midday passed, they raved on until about the time of the offering of oblation. That's the evening sacrifice. But there was no voice, no one answered, and no one paid attention. So here's what happens. This is a counterfeit of Jesus. They're like, you know what? We are going to flog ourselves and shed our blood. It's a counterfeit. Our God doesn't take our blood. He sends his son to offer his blood. Okay? In addition, let me say this. When you see people cutting a healthy body for no reason, you know that it's demonic. They are literally damaging the body that God gave them as an offering to Baal. And so the false prophets are a counterfeit, and what the real prophet does, he mocks a little bit. Okay. You're going to need to live in this world with a little thicker skin and not take everything personally and make it personal. And sometimes have a ministry of mockery. Just something to pray about.
Howdy, Pastor Mark here. Thanks for viewing the clip. And if you'd like the entire sermon, we've got it ready to go.